What's going down, T Subs T Squad? Happy Saturday to you. So check this out. Y'all know Bell Collective came on last night, y'all. And last night, y'all saw the fight between Sophia and or Shantae, aka So Gucci, and Selena. Because I was taking a piss, girl. I didn't get to see it. It happened so quick. The gag is the people said if you blinked, you would have missed it. But that's what the folks said. The folks said that Sophia wanted that good work, honey, and that's what Selena gave her. That's just what the people are saying. Um, So Gucci, aka Sophia, aka Shantae, aka whatever the hell you want to be called. So a lot of us was like, we need to hear what Selena got to say. We want to know what Selena got to say because we already heard JJ and Sophia slash Shantae slash So Gucci side of things. We heard Sanjay's side of things. We heard Star and Sky side of things. We heard Dee's side of things, but we have yet to hear the one woman of the hour. Well, she went around there to Carlos King. Shout out to Carlos King. And Carlos King got that nasty piece of interview with her. And so yeah, that's what we're gonna be here to gag about. Now I ain't gonna keep y'all long because it wasn't a long interview at all. It wasn't even an hour. It was like maybe 40 minutes or so. It wasn't much. But for what it was entertaining. It was informative. I felt like Selena did a really great job answering the questions. I believe a lot of what she said. Do I feel as though some things she probably swayed into her favor? Yeah, of course. But most people do that. It's a human thing. For the most part, I believe majority or most of what she said and what she had to say. And it was what it was. So let's get on down into it. So first and foremost, Selena wearing the same damn leopard dress that she wore down to Latrice's event. One, you messy. One, you two, you petty. Three, I'm here for it. Shout out to her because she looked good in it. All right, so it is what it is. I was for it. So Selena says that what prompted her to throw the drink in the first place was that she heard. Now she said Carlos King, if he go back and review the footage or whatever the case may be, he will see. Not only will he see it, he will hear it. What she said, she heard Sophia, aka So Gucci, aka Shantae, say was, "I'm about to throw a drink on this bitch." And basically what Selena said was, when I heard that, Carlos, my thought is, I'm going to get you before you get me. Why would I stand here and hear you say that and just stand here and wait for you to do it? No, she said she said it, but I did it. That's the difference between she and I. Look, let me just say this. Selena, I wish you wouldn't have did it first. Because much like you said, she said it, but she didn't do it. A part of me wished that you wouldn't have done it. You know what I'm saying? But since you did, and you gave your reasonings, let's go on ahead and talk about it. That's rules of the street, girl. Selena from the hood. That's hood logic. That's hood mentality. That's hood 101. All right? That's what they say. Get a nigga before he get your ass first. Like that's what a lot. That's how it look. And I'm not from the hood, but I was taught that. You know what I'm saying? No tea, no shade. I mean, and listen, according to Selena, she was there. We wasn't. And according to Selena, that's what she heard, and that's what prompted her to do what she did. I don't know. But I won't dare. I didn't see it. Whatever. I'm more than sure when not Selena. When So Gucci, aka Sophia, aka Shantae, I'm more than sure when she hear it, she's gonna more than likely say, hell no, that ain't what happened. That's all a lie. This is what it was, and blah blah blah. And cool, I'll be here to hear it. But hey. Whatever, girl. But I don't believe that this was your first fight that you've ever been in. I don't believe that. All right. Now, I don't know if Selena said that or whether Latrice said that. But at the end of the day, I do not believe that this was Selena's first time knucking and bucking and ready to fight and or throw drinks. This wasn't the first that I refuse to believe that. All right. Moving on. Um, Selena says that Sophia never raised none of her daughters. Even so much so that Dee stayed at her house one time. She said that, listen, I always had my girls. Whatever they needed, I always make sure that they had it. And she said, while you're talking shit, bitch, I had your daughter at my house. The same way you saying you was combing my daughter's hair and cooking for them and so on and so forth, I did the same for your daughter. So much so, Selena alleges that Dee told her one time that she wished Selena was her mama. That's what Selena say. Look, I'm not here to be messy in certain situations, you know. In this situation, I'm not here to be messy. But do I believe Dee said it? Hell yeah, I believe Dee said it. I do. Dee made it very clear last season that there was definitely issues between her and her mom. She made that very clear. There were issues, there were problems. She really didn't see it for her like that. That's the real reason why she was jealous. And Star and Sky didn't have a goddamn thing to do with no skin tone, no skin complexion, no colorism this, no colorism that. No shade, D. D, you came in my comments last season and you was very nice and pleasant. And I appreciate that, baby. But the same way I feel in, it's the same way I feel at. It ain't have shit to do with that. You felt the way because your mama was putting on airs because she really wanted to be with JJ by any means necessary. And she found the way to try to do that with them girls. No shade to you, So Gucci, aka Sophia, aka Shantae. You know I ain't got no problems with you nowhere in America, girl. Absolutely none. I'm just giving my synopsis on what I think went on. All right. And I, for me, that sounds plausible. That aligns with what your daughter said about you last season and what you even admitted. You even admitted that you wasn't there for your kid like that because you were so far up the twins and Sanjay's ass. So I mean, we have no choice but no, again, no shade. So Gucci, aka Sophia, aka Shantae. It's no shade, baby. None. And if you want to refute anything, you could DM me, sis. Like I said, I ain't asking y'all for shit, bitch. If y'all want to talk to me, y'all come to me. All right. Selena was already up here talking about so many bloggers done hit her up for an interview and she turned all of them down. The only one she was doing was with the cane. So I ain't finna hit none of y'all up. If y'all really want to refute it and y'all watch me and y'all feel like this, that, and this, come around here then and let me know the same way Destiny did and Miss Wanda did and Mark did and all that. Moving on. Because I believe every word of what Selena say. I'm just saying. I ain't picking a side, but I believe every word of what she say. I mean, I'm just saying. Yeah, I will hope you would be busting heads. You know what I'm saying? Putting in doodle balls in their head with barrettes and so on and so forth and plaits and shit. I'm sure you would. Getting on that. She says that Selena says that JJ and her both decided because she said the girls lived with her first. All right. They was going to school in Jackson. But apparently JJ lived in Clinton somewhere, and I guess Clinton's school system is better than Jackson's. So the both of them decided collectively together that the girls was going to come and live with them. Now, JJ, that makes much more sense versus, well, she just dropped the kids off to me and she didn't really want to be a mama like that because she was too busy up and out running the streets. I didn't believe that when you said it, JJ. Again, I love you to pieces. You know that. I have nothing but love and respect for JJ. But that's more plausible. You live in a better school system. Both of y'all do take school very seriously with y'all children. It shows in this evidence. All three of them graduated high school. All three of them graduated college. Honor roll students. So it's not as if, you know, I believe every word of that versus she just wanted to up the party all night. And that's why she won't dare. I ain't never believe that. So thank you for clearing that up, Selena, because I believe that way more than the story that they gave, which is why I'm glad that Carlos did give her a chance and a space and a place to tell her side of the story, because it would have been really one-sided to have Selena blocked from being able to give her side of the story in some way, form, or fashion. I can't be messy to tell y'all tea or inside stuff or whatever the case may be. Like I'm being real messy right now, but I'm glad she got the space to do it because it ain't gonna happen on Bill Collector. Moving on. Selena found out that JJ was dating Soguchi, aka Sophia, aka Shantae, through her mama. Because she says that her mama and JJ had apparently had a really, really good, close relationship. They always talked. And that's how, she found out about Sophia. It wasn't that he came and told her about it. It was about the mama. And the whole time doing Bring It, they were still legally married. She says she been filed for the divorce, but he didn't decide to sign the papers until right around the tail end of Break It, I believe she said. And so that would be somewhere back about 2018-ish, because I reviewed the last season. And then a year after that, that video idea went viral. So it fell along the lines of that. So yeah, that was back about 2018. Yeah, that makes sense because the girls, the twins, crab year was 2019. 2019, 2020. That was their crab year, wasn't it? Or 2018, 2019, it was one or two. I remember that. I remember that. So yeah, it was around that time. Um, Look, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know nothing about their marriage. I don't know nothing about the involvement. If I could be honest with y'all, I think that because Selena touched on that in the interview, she talked about how her grandmother was really, really strict, and that's how she wound up being pregnant. Her grandmama didn't explain to her about the birds and the bees, like most Southern grandmamas out there, Southern granddaddies, Southern dads, so on and so forth. You know what I mean? So it happens. It's like a regional thing, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's a Southern thing. Look, my daddy told me, and I'm from the South. My mama told me too. We learned it in school and every damn thing. So we learned that I know no spots and I touch me not spots and so on and so forth. But I mean, I guess everybody generation, everybody hood, region or whatever, it's different, you know. But because she said that, I honestly just feel like Selena was hot in the pants. And, I think JJ may have had a little bit of coin, maybe even back then. I think JJ had a little bit of coin, and that's what made him attractive because he got some coin. He's funny. He's very charming. He's charismatic. You know what I'm saying? But be honest, I don't want to say too much because it's a chance he may see this, and I like JJ, so I ain't even gonna take it there. But y'all know what I mean, and I think Selena got caught up in it. And when she got pregnant and she said that the night that her grandmama was like, well, listen, you're going to have to take this man's last name because you're not about to have them hoes down there to the first pew of New Ebenezer sitting over here thinking I'm running a whole house because you done ran out there, spreaded your legs open and got pregnant. So no, he's finna make an honest woman up out of you and you just going to have to deal with it. I don't feel like she was ever really in love with JJ like that. I don't feel like he was ever her choice of a husband. But she did what she felt like she had to do to appease her grandma and make things right with the Lord. I believe every word of what Selena said. I'm sorry. I do, y'all. I'm not trying to be biased. I'm not. I swear I'm not. But it aligns with what I've always thought about them as a couple and about what's going on here in this very moment. No shade. Um, so Selena says her and JJ were like best friends. She said they used to talk every day when it came about the kids and so on and so forth. It was never sexual. It was never romantic. It was never on nothing like that. It was always platonic between them until one day things changed, and then it just stopped. And she said that he don't hit her up at all no more. Like they don't have no form of communication. And my thing is, do y'all really need to? Y'all children are grown. I mean, no tea, no shade, but they are. It's not a situation as if they were still in college or still in high school or whatever. Like all of y'all kids are grown now. Every last one of them. Start grown and graduated. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, Star, is it Star? No, Star. Star married and got a kid now. And Sky, well, she was dancing. She done graduated now. So on and so forth. You know, Sanjay is a real estate agent and she still tours with Diana and her dolls and all that stuff. And I mean, I mean, what conversations do y'all really need to have at this point? And Selena confirmed what I told y'all a couple of reviews of that. She's about to get married. She's engaged. She got a whole damn fiance. I told y'all that like 2 or 3 reviews ago. That Selena, I saw it on her YouTube channel about the video when she got engaged. Like, and she done confirmed that. So thank you, Selena. I told y'all that. I never thought that it was anything about her want him back. And did he want her back? Questionable. Questionable. That's more believable than her wanting him back. No tea, no shade. Selena does admit to being with Zeddy. Okay, Selena admits to being laid up with Cliff. But she said it won't no 2 weeks after she got married. She said it was after she had Sanjay, but before she had the twins. Now, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be messy. But people doing the math and stuff like that, people was trying to say that they need to get he need to get a paternity test on Sanjay, I think. Because it's not the twins, because the twins definitely that's JJ. But I think they said on Sanjay. But y'all quit being messy. Sanjay looked like JJ and Selena. Sanjay leans more to Selena. But you can definitely see JJ and Sanjay just like you can see them in the twins. All right, y'all quit being damn messy. Okay, quit being damn messy. That's number 1. Number 2, it's all right. Selena, it's okay. Because I don't believe none of them was faithful. I don't believe JJ was faithful to you. I don't believe that, well, I already know Glendale won't faithful to Leticia. Pastor Harris won't faithful to Marie, but then again, Marie was Pastor Harris' bid. So she already know that. We already know who the real MVP in that was, and that was Assy. We know that. You know what I mean? So, like, you ain't even got to explain yourself, Selena. It's all right. It's all right. Like I say, I already know what the real Dale Holyfield is and how you got hooked up with JJ. Much like how you said after Sanjay, you did not want to have any more churn with the likes of a JJ. But look what happened. Listen. Anyway. Y'all, that was pretty much it. That was all that happened. Like I said, it wasn't a long interview. It was like 40 minutes. They didn't get into everything. Selena does have a YouTube channel. It's called Selena Johnson. She said that she gonna start posting on her channel. She says she got receipts, she got pictures, and so on and so forth to prove everything that she's saying. And she's saying she gonna do it on her channel. So y'all head around there to Selena YouTube channel, Selena Johnson. Y'all head around there till I send y'all. She gonna treat y'all right. And yeah, that was all that happened. Listen, like I say, I'm trying to be as unbiased as possible. We heard So Gucci's side, we heard JJ's side, we heard D's side. We lightweight heard Sanjay and the twin side. It's only fair that we hear from Selena. Because we not going to hear it on Bell Collective. Y'all can forget that. All right? And that's all I can say about that. But I'm glad that she does have a space and an outlet to tell what she wants. Selena, don't you pull a harlot. Don't you pull a harlot Please don't pull a harlot. All right. You have a platform, it's already established, and you got something that you need to say. Use it. Use your platform, sis, and say what it is that you got to say. And with that, y'all, like I say, tonight, because that's all I got. Tonight, be on the lookout for the live review of Love and Marriage Huntsville at 9:15. So make sure that y'all are there for that. Also, Monday morning at 11:15 a.m. is going to be the live review for Roa. It is not on Sundays no more. I moved it back on Mondays at 11:15 a.m. because that seemed to suit everybody else's needs better. So that's what that said. Also, the Whether You Like It or Not panel will be Monday night as well at 8:30 p.m. on the main channel. Make sure y'all are there. Also, Love and Marriage Detroit comes out tonight. If I can watch it and put out the review tomorrow, that will be the day for them. It's on Sundays, but that's only if. If not, I'll figure out something. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. The live for that is already made on the second channel, I think. No, it isn't. I need to make it. I'm going to make it today. So y'all be on the lookout for that. I'm going to make that today. But the live for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta's Roast and Review with myself, Scotty, and JoJo is already made. So, yeah. Y'all already know what to do with that. So, yeah, with that, y'all, I'm gone. No more church announcements. Bye.